Hello there guys, and welcome of course to another virtual walk round. And today at Emerald House of Cars we are delighted to be joined by this Mercedes-Benz C220 AMG line premium, finished in metallic selenite grey. You can see that this has everything you would want an executive saloon to offer you: stylish looks, great economy, utmost luxury, unparalleled levels of comfort, and of course a really nice stunning design on the exterior. So why should you consider this as your next car? Let me get stuck in. So as I've said, you have of course got the metallic selenite grey, which is of course a really nice colour, one that is surging in popularity amongst Mercedes enthusiasts in the current market. You have also got, as Mercedes really nicely tell you, the multi-beam LED headlights with LED daytime running lights. And moving down, you can see you've not got a fog light, but you've got the nice parking distance control for the parking sensors, the gloss black splitter, and the front canyons, which give it a real nice sports feel. You've got the sweeping pendant grille with a big chrome and black tri-star, and you've got your parking sensors echoed all across the front. Now moving down, you have also got your nice big AMG alloy wheels, which are of course 18-inch, and they are a nice titanium grey with silver diamond cut. My favourite part is where they now put the AMG livery. And behind there you've got a really nice silver Mercedes-Benz branded brake caliper. Now moving across, you can see the paintwork is in fine order, a really well looked after car, very low mileage, and one that is sure to pack a punch when put in sport mode. Now as part of the pack as well, you can also see you've got the gloss black styling, which is on the mirror caps. You've got a D-chrome window surround, and it just gets away all that chrome, which can be a little bit off-putting to some potential owners and buyers. You've got the gloss black door pillars, and of course you've got the tinted privacy glass as well. And moving round, you can see on the side skirts you've got that nice little flared edge, which is a tip of the cap to the homage of the AMG brand. Now moving round, what you can also see is you've got the gloss black lip spoiler just on the rear, and you've got the gloss black kit just on the rear here to remove any chrome styling. You've got the Mercedes-Benz LED rear lights, and you have of course got your sports canyon just down here, and rear parking distance control or rear parking sensors also. You've got a nice gloss black finish in between the two dual chrome exit exhausts, and you've got your black plastic diffuser as well. Now in order to open the boot, you can either use the key, which you click the bottom button here, and that electronically pops up, and it does show you that you have got quite a lot of room remaining in the boot, easily able to fit in any everyday luggage, grocery shopping, and easily fit in a pushchair or buggy. You've also got your first aid kit and locking wheel nuts just in there. Now the boot is only electric opening, not electric closing, so you do have to do that yourself. And moving around, that is pretty much everything I can show you on this C220, but if you bear with me, we'll get round to the end and then we'll show you everything that this has to offer you inside as a potential new owner. So internally, the C220 has a really truly wicked spec. First thing you can see is you've got the upgraded digital dash, which really does make a massive amount of difference. You've got a flat bottom nappa leather, half perforated leather steering wheel, chrome inserts, you've got the black ashwood dash, which I have to say slowly because it comes out of something else, the longer media tablet design, heated seats, now also manually adjustable seats at the front for your little sofa cushion just here, and you've got the electrically adjustable lumbar support and seating configurator. Now the seats themselves are half nappa leather and half suede with white contrast stitching, and that contrast stitching is also on the leather headrest. I'm sure you'll agree that is the sort of interior that we've come to expect from the Mercedes-Benz brand. Elegance, refinement, and the utmost luxury and convenience features. Moving down here, you can see you've got the Mercedes-Benz illuminated door inlay, and you've got the AMG matting, which I do apologise, there's a little bit of gravel on there where we're situated next to a very busy road, and when it gets a bit wet, your shoes pick up the gravel. You've got the black and white contrast start-stop button, and you've got your lighting just down here. And this little gizmo is, of course, your parking brake. Now, on here, you've got that black ashwood dash, you've got the nice black speaker system, heated seats, door locking facility, folding mirrors, electrically adjustable mirrors, window locking and electric windows. And here, you've also got the boot release. So, let's get in, because it's blooming cold outside. What you can see here is that digital dash is a really, really good addition and a really nice addition to the interior of the cabin. It just gives it that really modern look, and it's almost like stepping into a baby S-Class. And there's many options you can do. So firstly, I'll turn the car on, so foot on the brake, click the button, and obviously that comes up with a battery warning light, just for the fact that we haven't moved the car for quite a while. And we'll certainly turn that music down. Not only is it awful, but we don't really want to hear it. So you've got many different options that you can do in here. As you can see, the button on the right hand side here, that does control your instrument cluster, and what you can do, you can change all this stuff in the middle and on both sides here. But we'll start in the middle. On service, you can see you've got your AdBlue measurements, which is top right the way up. You've got your tyres, you've got your Assist Plus, which will tell you your service isn't due for almost a year. You've got your coolant level, you've got your engine oil level, and you've also got your consumption information. Now, if you go out of that, you can click on Assistance, and that brings up the graphic of the almost virtual road with different meterage and different yards and different measurements and upcoming obstacles on your journey. You've also got the trip meter, which obviously gives you your MPG, gives you your miles, which you can see this one has barely been running, and it's only covered 25,197. We've also got the consumption rate, and we've got the eco display, and we've also got another consumption rate just there. You can click on navigation. It won't bring up a virtual cockpit, but what it will bring up is just the next step of your journey and the requirement you need to either get on the road, get off the motorway, turn left, turn right, or you have reached Emerald HQ. If you click on the radio, you can see you've got DAB and FM. If you've got DAB, as I say in every video, you're never really going to use the FM radio. You've also got media, which of course is your Bluetooth, your telephone, anything, your CDs. You've got plenty of different options in here. And of course, speaking of telephone, if you connect it, you can see it there as well. And lastly, you can change your design layout to Sport, which is yellow. You've also got the classic blue, or you've got the progressive red. For me, the Sport mode just gives it that real modern look. Now, if you click this button here, which is of course touch censored, you can change the display that's in that dial. So you can also have the revometer as normal, navigation, eco display, consumption, or the G-force meter. I personally like a bit of navigation, so we'll keep that one there. And that is really everything in the instrument cluster that you can do. And this little button here is the one that controls the media system itself, or you can use this here, which we'll touch upon in a bit more detail. But also on the steering wheel, you do have paddle shift, which everybody will know is the optimum driving performance enhancement. So that means you have total control over the rev ratio, the rev limit, and when the car changes gear. You've also down here got your window wipers on your one stalk and your indicators. And you've also got on this side something that should never be confused with window wipers or indicators or lights. This is of course your gear stick. Foot on the brake, click down, and you'll see here that it will change into the different driving modes. You've got D, you've got reverse, and if you go into reverse, you'll see you've got your 360 parking sensor, and you've also got your reverse camera. Simply put it into park, this button on the edge, click that, and it goes back into park. Now the dash itself is of course that black ash, and you can see you've got your fans and you've got your heating temperature for your aircon. You've got where the wind is blown into the cabin, whether it's on the windscreen, the body or the feet. You've got the severity of the wind being pumped into the cabin. You've also got auto aircon, max on the front window, max on the rear window, and the menu to control it on the screen. Sync because it is dual zone, and you've got recirculation if you want air conditioning, and again another temperature gauge. On here you've got your old school system. You've got navigation, radio, media, telephone, vehicle and hazard lights. You've got a really nice black and chrome Mercedes-Benz branded clock, and under there you've got 2 cup holders, a 12-volt socket charger, and you've also got a nice little USB and tablet support there. And moving down, you can see you've got the iDrive, which I will touch upon in just a minute, which controls the media unit. On here you've got the black nappa leather with of course the white contrast stitching. Click the button there and that brings up your further storage, and plenty of it. You've also got in there an SD card and 2 more USBs. And behind that you have of course got the same seating, the leather and suede, and that is with the white contrast stitching, and it is really clean. It's got Isofix on both chairs, and there is no sign of anywhere in that at all. And if we move a little bit closer in, what you'll also see is that this does drop down. You can lift that up and you can lift these out, and what that will do is give you extra storage and cup holders for the rear passengers. Now media system, so let's get stuck into it. You can use this button on here on the steering wheel if you want, so we'll use that one for now. You can click on navigation, you scroll across and you can change all the different options on there. If you click the home button, that will take you back. You can click on radio, and I'm sure you'll agree that this is so much nicer now and so much better than the old existing media system. It's just giving it a real class leading presence, and it's just really upped the game in terms of what Mercedes are putting out. Click on radio source, FM, AM, DAB and tune in radio. Now you have also got some other options just down here, of which you can change your radio source, the slideshow and the sound. What I should have said then is slideshow, but that was a bit of a tongue twister. Now moving on, we've also got the media here, which is your USB devices, and you can get onto sources, Bluetooth, memory card. You've got 3 different USB ports as well. And if we go back home again, you can see you've got Bluetooth telephone, which is pretty simple. Click on connect device and you'll be well away, and you'll be able to talk all through the phone. You've got your in-car office settings just here, which obviously will take quite a while to initialize, and we don't have that much time on this little video. You've got the Mercedes Me Connect, and you've got the vehicle settings as well. So if you go into dynamic select, that is your drive select mode. You can change your individual configuration, so you can have the drive, which you can have if you want sport plus or manual. You can have the steering as sport, and you can have this electronic stability as sport plus. That'll just mean you can have a little bit more fun from the rear end. You can get on engine data, which brings up some really nice dials, real nice display, so you can get your newton meters of torque, you can get your battery level, your oil pressure, and of course your brake horsepower. And if you click on vehicle data, that will bring up plenty of different options, such as your brake force, your accelerator, and the angle of which your wheel is turned. Now what else you can do, you can click on assistance. You've got electronic stability, you've got traffic sign assist, camera and parking assist, active brake assist, which is almost like the radar sensor, attention assist, and plenty of other bits. Consumption, if you go on light settings, you can change the ambient lighting. So if you go into that menu, you can change your colour. Well, we of course are going to have it as emerald green, because that's just what we do. And you can check all the different brightness zones all the way across, and we want it all the way up to emerald. So if you go back, you've got intelligent lighting system, dip beam headlights, surround lighting, you've got exterior lighting shut off, interior shut off. I mean, the options on this thing are absolutely colossal. In vehicle settings, you've also got winter tyre limit, tow away protection, motion sensor, acoustic lock, auto folding mirrors, automatic door lock. I mean, the list of things on this that you can amend and change and configure, it will keep you here for days. And you can also go on system settings and you can change all the displays of what's on there. You can change the design, you can change the brightness, you can do an additional display area. I mean, you have got so many different things of which you can change. It's pretty unbelievable. You've also got the display off and the day and night design also. You've got your input, audio, connectivity, Bluetooth, command touch, time and date, language, units, personalization, software update, system backup, pin protection, in-car office, info on the system, and rounding up the lot is reset. So I'm sure you'll agree it is an absolutely stacked roster there of things that are just absolutely blow you away. You have also got your favourites of what you can change mostly, but we're not going to go through all of them because we just physically don't have the time. So we'll go into navigation, and that is where we'll end that little bit. So in retrospect, that is pretty much every single thing that I can show you on this gorgeous Mercedes-Benz C220D. Not only does it look the part, it drives the part, and it really is the part. It's a great modern take on every single thing that you would expect from the Mercedes-Benz brand. Now, just before I do leave, I'll give you a little bit of tuition on this. So your dynamic select, you can do it through the screen, or you can just click the button up and you'll see that on there it comes up with Eco, which is of course economic driving, Comfort, which automatically adapts to make it the most comfortable possible, Sport gives you a bit better throttle response, bit better steering and electronic stability, Sport Plus, which gives you a really good bit of stability at the rear end, meaning you've got none and you are going to slide, but it also gives you upright throttle response again, better steering and a better engine noise. And Individual is the one that we configured. You've got the acoustic parking sensors off, you've got your parking cameras, which of course you can see on here, and park assist, so you can have a full wide angle or you can have a 180 angle with the other one there. And what you can also do is change volume control, go home and turn the media off. And lastly, you've got auto start stop, but you can see you have got park assist on there just in case you need it. But for me, that really is now, I'm afraid, everything that I can show you regarding this gorgeous car. And if you're still not convinced that this is the one for you, and you're not sure you can get this on your drive within 48 hours, then do please give Emerald a call, where we'll be more than happy to assist with any inquiries you have, any questions, or of course anything at all that you need to know. We do a vast array of finance options, we welcome part exchanges, and more importantly, we'd love to welcome you to the Emerald family. And just remember, every car here at Emerald is treated to the 128 point check. These are carried out, these inspections, both cosmetic and mechanical, at our on-site RAC approved facility by our vastly experienced technicians and mechanics. So do please, if you've got any queries, give us a call and we'll be more than happy to help. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you at HQ very soon.